look into my eyes, you might just see the other side. The lights, the secrets deep in mine. Try to pretend it's all okay. But I know it's not what you wanted. And you just wrote this fucking morning. It's like I haven't got a clue it. I guess things just might be strange. Keep pretending it's okay. In my mind keeps on changing. I'm become blind, I can see through. My mind's fully fading. And I know this might seem strange. Keep pretending it's okay. You're probably right to think of that. There's something better, but I tried. And we can't pretend it's all okay. What a nightmare that becomes when the way I feel your thumbs. And I'm trying to leave you, let you choose it. Guess you were up my brain confusing. I'm driving fast, hot speed improving. The way I just listen, keep pretending it's okay. And my mind keeps on changing. I'm become blind, I can see through. My mind's fully fading. And I know this might seem strange. Keep pretending it's okay. My mind keeps on changing. I've gone blind, I can see through. My mind's fully fading. And I know this might seem strange. Keep pretending it's okay. And my mind keeps on changing. I'm gone blind, I can see through. My mind's fully fading. And I know this might seem strange. Keep pretending it's okay. Just don't know what to do. I'm supposed to be excited, but I know one thing is true. Your love's just like a movie with the ending all brand new. It goes on and on. I just wanna get high. I just wanna feel the thing.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely day. I know I am. Yeah. There we go. Just making sure my mic's not. There we are. Pointed right at my face as it should be. Viola. So, yes, we are starting a new comic today called Tigress Queen. I have no idea what it's about other than the title and maybe like the first page or so, because I clicked through it just to take a look. It seems interesting, and we are going to get started on that today. So let's just go ahead and boop. There we are. So we can slide over here. Get our handy book out. And then, bup. There we go. Wah, 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 wah. Got the music, we got the things, the stuff. So let us begin, shall we? All right. If your emperor wants to speak to me so badly, why does he not come to the south himself? Is he afraid of... what is it he calls me? The Tigress Queen? Dang. That's a splash page and a half. No, the tiger's sniffing. Due to his position, the Emperor is barred by law from entering a hostile region. You have the Emperor's word. All Imperial forces will retreat north of the Daraguna River for the duration of your stay. The time frame is entirely up to you, as is the size of your escort, naturally. Wonder, why is she smiling? If you have any further demands at this point, we shall report back to High General Kotsu to relay them. It is the Emperor's sincerest wish to end this conflict peacefully. Peacefully? So, who's going with me? Damn, she got that smile, though. What? Ah. There we go. On! Zusufula is enough. On. And as for the rest of you... take good care of this one until I get back. Actually, I'm actually the superior officer here, so if one of us must stay behind to act as a hostage, it should be me. How many feathers do you have? I'm sorry? None here? None at all. Now, how many feathers do they have? Everyone here but you is a chieftain. Now, how many feathers do I have? 6. And do you know how I keep all 6? I have to kill the men who challenge me. Do you want to challenge me? No. I am glad. We will be good friends. I can tell. Damn. Zusufula, how quickly can you be ready? Half an hour. Let's not keep our host waiting. Oh. Damn, I love the designs on this. Such an interesting comic. Oh, that's, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a 2-pager. I wish you could have that side by side. That way you could get it in all its glory. Ooh, he gets his own splash art. Nice. What the? The maid said you were sleeping in, so I just had to see for my... Oh God, you have more. You know, Jintu, you should probably return some of these to the library before getting others. You'll leave the shelves bare before long. What are you reading, anyway? The Tribes of Zizumbir. Ooh, what's this one? Don't touch it. It's practically made of dust. Is this from before the Great War? I said don't touch it. My mistake. The end of the war. Rantu, put that down before you lose my place. Thump. Sorry, what? Wow. Oh good, you're awake. Now then, what would you like to wear today? Do you mind? I take it you're upset about the Tigress Queen's visit today. Don't remind me. Why? Isn't this a good thing? This little rebellion in Zizumbir has been going on for decades. Now Father will have it all sorted out so you won't have to deal with it once you ascend the throne. If only. Surely Father doesn't intend for you to marry her, does he? Wait. Oh, wait. Hang on. I forgot to do a thing. There we go. I forgot to set up some stuff. Whoop. There we are. Surely Father doesn't intend for you to marry her, does he? Wait. No, what am I saying? Crown Prince can only marry another noble. The Tigress Queen is merely a warlord. And a rebel at that. But what if she isn't? We have no official record stating these barbarians ever agreed to join the Empire. I have been through treaties, diaries, and every other document from that era. There is nothing. What? Father told me. Years ago. I've been trying to prove him wrong. I can't. So we've invaded a sovereign nation that acted as our ally in the Great War? Yes. Father wants to end the rebellion by legitimizing them. What's the fastest way to do that? Political marriage. Rantu, you have to help me. I've been hearing stories of this woman for years. She'll kill me in my sleep. I don't think I can really... Father listens to you. If anyone can make him... He doesn't listen to me, Jintu. Her name means threat. Fire-colored threat. I can't... Lovely. What? Kizarasunga, a lovely fire-colored thread. Who knows, maybe you'll like her. Are you being serious? Father would never force you into anything he wouldn't do himself. Is he really so bad? He will reconsider. For now, you're about to meet a queen, and you will be nothing short of charming. Purple Lotusy book. Razendi. Close the blinds, Kiri. You'll let in the dust. Dust is everywhere, you fool. But it's so stuffy in here. Lady Razendi, you agree with me, don't you? Miss Tomusa, I think we're overdue for some fresh air. It would be a monumental waste for us to travel all the way to the City of the Crown, only to suffocate just before reaching the gate. If my lady insists. But Kiri will be the one cleaning out the dust later. Not another word about the heat from either of you. I can breathe. Wow, there's so many people. Well, the Tigress Queen's visit is a big deal. Father says the solstice ball was moved by a week for the occasion, so the merchants are in a rush to set up. At least this way, their caravan should still be escorting us back south as usual. Oh yes, the ball! Are you excited for it, Lady Razendi? As soon as we get to the house, we should pick out a dress for you. It's already been picked. Really? It's in the drawer under your seat. Oh, wow. This fabric is so fluttery and... Wait a minute. Where's the rest of it? How very ladylike. I suppose that fraction of a dress is just fine. Your father paid a fair sum for... Then he should have bought an entire dress. Maybe we should just tell Lord Karzis that we couldn't figure out how it works. I mean, it's mostly beads. I don't even know where to start. Wow. We are not making up stories. She's wearing it and that's that. Please understand, my lady, this isn't about you. Your brothers are perfectly eligible, yet no one will give them the time of day as long as the crown prince is available. Father just wants to see grandchildren. He's getting desperate. You're right. How silly of me. So I'm to steal the prince's heart whilst parading about like some sort of caravan dancer, so that my poor unfortunate brothers can find brides. Surely my father's brilliance knows no equal. But Lady Razendi, what if you really do marry the prince and become a princess? Oh yes, and come to live here in the desert, in an oasis, in a fortress, built by Paladesian artisans. Kiri, Father never said I couldn't accessorize. Maybe we can trick people into thinking I'm wearing clothes. Whoa! Don't ignore me. Lurch. Ow! Why'd we stop so suddenly? Going to give that driver a piece of my mind. Wait, do you hear that? Something is going on outside. Oh. Poor Gory. He looks like he needs help. I guess they arranged their guards like their shoulders, with stupid ones in front. No one told me anything about this. I'll have to wait for my superior. Do you not know what the Emperor's seal looks like? You have no idea how urgent this is. Finally! Sorry about all that. We can go now. On. Now let's see this city of yours. Are there really more people here than an entire army? Put your hood back up before someone sees you. Right, because it is my hair that makes us stand out. It is my duty to get you to the palace safely, and I take that very seriously. I can guarantee your safety in the palace, not out here. I've never seen a city before, and you've made us avoid everyone we came to on the way here. I'm going to get a good look whether you like it or... Whoa. That's a city. Hot damn. I hope you got a good look back there, because now we're under the canopy. The sun here is relentless, so the whole marketplace is covered. But won't the canopy get ruined when it rains? Haha, it never rains here. Is it this slow the whole way there? Well, it varies. The canopy was built by the citizens, so it's not terribly consistent. The plazas do tend to have more room. Oh, are they sneaking off? Though I suppose that doesn't matter, since we'll be avoiding the plazas in favor of small back roads. It's best to keep both as far out of view as possible, after all. On that note, I'd really prefer that you put your hood... How much for the meat? Well, look at that. 6 feathers. So those savages really did agree to negotiate. You sure that's her? You can tell even without the feathers. So... What do you think the Emperor will offer her? Nothing that witch deserves. Almost every man in this city has served as a soldier at one point or another. She might not even make it to the palace. Oh. Look, it's the Zizuburi. It's the Zizuburia again. Zizubira, there we go. Zizubira again. Gives me chills to think their army came in on the same road we did. Looks like there are only 2 of them. Maybe that is their army, Kiri. Just look at the size of him, Lady Rosendi. I bet his arm's thicker than your waist. Damn. Enough. You've got work to do. No use in gawking at savages. Aww. Can I pet your horse? Oh, it's so cute. Lady Rosendi. Well, at least we're off the main road. But we really do need to move. We don't have time to be getting distracted. Say hello to Narukji. Hi, Narukji. His name sounds funny. Eh? What's your name? Maybe yours sounds funny too. My name's Kenza. Ah, same as my grandfather. Really? You must be a northerner too. You don't look like one at all. Eh? Should I? What's your name? Kizar Sunga. It's here. Been stuck up there for weeks. No one would help us reach it. What is this? It's a ball. Thank you. Thanks, mister. Don't you have any toys, mister? When I was small, but not like that. I only had little wooden animals. What kind? Frogs, fish, turtle, Zusufula. What's a Zusufula? A sea monster with 1,000 teeth. No such thing. I killed a big one when I was young. Now I am called Zusufula too. Will I be as big as you someday? You're amazing, mister. Comey is leaving us behind. Oh, you are gonna get in trouble, my dude. You! You're the Tigress witch, aren't you? Get over here. I've got some friends to avenge. Well, yeah, you are. Are you asking to see them again? Remember where we are. These children do not know what death looks like. Are you going to teach them? Of course not. Take this for me. On. You should have waited for me at the city gates, Tigress Queen. Okay, so it's an old man. You should have waited for me at the city gates, Tigress Queen. Welcome to the City of the Crown. Are you ready to meet the Emperor? Or are you too busy terrorizing his people? He started it. Don't blame her. Yeah. Seriously? I go on ahead for 5 minutes and there's a man under your boot. We were just playing ball until that guy pulled a sword on us. Will someone get these children out of here? Yes, sir. Thanks for getting our ball back. No. Let me guess. Military issue boots, but an Eastern saber instead of a standard short sword? You were kicked out. You got this at the market when your own was confiscated. You can get this back from the captain of the guard after you explained what exactly it was you were doing. It was doing out of its sheath today. Hi, General, Go home before you make my job any harder than you already have. I just... Yes, sir. Hello, Katilo. Darnon. Yes, sir. Where's the other emissary? General Kotsu. He's eating my food, sleeping in my bed, and brushing my tigers until I can go home and take care of those things myself. Oh, what is your son's name? I forgot to ask him. You knew? He looks just like Katilo did before he grew the beard. I didn't recognize the armor, Katilo. Is it new? It doesn't have a scratch. Hand over your weapons so I may escort you to the palace. Woof. What weapons? Pardon me, sir. If I could just... If I could just take your... Damn. Okay, so this is a world that has some monsters in it. Jesus. You can try to take it from her if you like. As long as she keeps it. So they can do that in broad daylight? Lovely. Eh. Now come on. Let's see this. What did you call it? A palace? Oh, another 2-pager. Pretty. He a pretty man. I'm guessing this is the Emperor. We haven't met him yet. Well now, Kentu, don't you look formal? Can't wait to get out of these sleeves. How long are we meant to entertain these sorry barbarians? Might be over sooner than you'd expect. Originally, we were to host a banquet in the council room, but Father just received word that the Tigress Queen arrived with only one man. Now he's arranging the private dining room instead. Came all this way with a single man? That's what the guards said, at least. It's actually a relief. It'll be easier to negotiate with fewer people. With any luck, we'll have this all settled by the end of lunch. Think you can survive your sleeves until then? I'll be fine. Far more concerned about... No! Prince Sintu, please, no! I don't want my hair braided. You always pull it too tightly. But don't you want to look nice like your brothers? No! Aww. Sintu. It's fine if you want your hair down, but there's no reason to be rude to the maids. Why are you getting dressed up for some barbarian? Isn't she the enemy? She's not here to see us. Why do we even need to be here? You don't. The last thing we need is an unruly brat ruining our guests' first impression of us. Go back to your room where you can't embarrass anyone. Now. I won't embarrass anyone. Yes, because you won't be here. Go. I'll behave. No, it's fine. We already have one that looks just like you. I'll behave. You behave. I will. Like to see you try and prove it. Please forgive my rudeness, ma'am. Will you comb my hair, please? And I'm sorry for pulling your hair too tightly. If I bind it, may I bind it if I leave it loose? Thank you, Kentu. I try my best, but you really are the only one he ever listens to. Sintu isn't half as terrible as I was at his age. At any rate, leave the twins to the maids. You aren't their nurse, Suntu. Find yourself a hobby. I have hobbies. Come and help me find Jintu. He's been unusually overwrought as of late. She's here! Everyone get in line! Where's Jintu? Damn, she's jacked. Welcome. I do hope your journey was kind to you. Tigress Queen. Before you stands His Imperial Majesty Tuzal Mriazosa, the Emperor of Jais. So you're this emperor I've heard so much about. I am honored to finally meet the lady who has been troubling my generals. I was hoping we could speak over lunch if you aren't too tired. Thank you very much, High General Kotsu. You are dismissed. But your majesty, if I might. High General, you have far more duties than usual. Please don't let me keep you from them. I will waste no time then. Please let me know if there is anything you need. Well then, allow me to introduce my family. I bet she's shut up, Rontu. These are my sons, starting from the eldest, Rontu, Kentu, Jintu, Suntu, Sintu, and Sentu. Yeah, how can this be? Katila went the other way, and yet he is right here. With longer hair and a prettier face. Kazra. Son Krososmaka. Svemeni Boboka. On. An. The gentleman compared Prince Sentu to a baby rabbit. One could hardly argue. Ooh? Are you sure? But of course, Your Majesty. Your wife? My interpreter, Lady Intha. Lady Intha. The old southern tongue is so much more direct than the common tongue. Just let me know if things start sounding too complicated. I don't think we need... I simply like to be prepared. Who's hungry? You can call me Maxusa. I'm told it suits me perfectly, but no one can think of a translation to quite do it justice. Neither can I. This palace was a gift from Palladesia. Every room is a work of art. The city was once a Gamian fortress, but their army could not hold this place without the support of the surrounding region. We won the city when Gamia directly threatened Palladesia. Oh. What is this? Glass. It's made of molten sand. What the city lacks in other natural resources, it makes up for in sand. It's beautiful. I saw things like this in the city. Nothing with such colors. In Zitzubir, every man must have a craft. I carve Zusufula smiths. But I want to learn this. Why not have Jintu arrange for you to meet with a glassmaker while you're here? Be so mesmerized by mere glass. Going to marvel at the silverware next? Not a damn word. Make yourselves comfortable. Blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah. Have anything you like. I'd like to know why you want my home so badly when you have more than you need already. He certainly doesn't mince words. Right to business, I see. Of course. How much do you know about the Great War? Not as much as you, I'm sure. Several hundred years ago, the Jazian Empire was nearly a dozen separate kingdoms. There was an unfortunate trend of cruelty among the kings of the era, and the empire was formed from a series of interlinked revolutions. The last kingdom to join was controlled by the Karzis clan, who claimed everything south of the desert, including Zizumbir. You know for a fact that Zizumbira warriors fought alongside us at the Battle of the Blue Mountains, which finally put an end to the Great War. Afterwards, many hundreds of Zizumbira relocated north of the Darguna River, and Zizumbir itself was considered abandoned wilderness with little arable land. It wasn't until my father sent settlers to establish a seaport that we even knew anyone still lived there. Those settlers recognized Zizumbira as fellow Dazians. Zizumbira did not see things the same way, and thus the fighting. Even now, the war is officially seen as an act of rebellion on your part. But we are not Jazians. We are Zizumbira. You're right. It was assumed Zizumbir was part of the Karzis clan's territory, but it cannot be confirmed. We have no historical standing to lay claim to Zizumbir. Then why are we still killing each other? Optics. Optics. I withdraw my army now with nothing to show for all the lives and resources we have lost. And you and I will both be dealing with Gamia. We will come to you first, singing your praises, so impressed with your triumph. They will want an alliance, and once they understand your capabilities, they will descend upon you. They will steal away your people and enslave them until there is no one left to defend your home. They will take that as well. And when they are done with you, they will come from my people. Because we will be rife with inner turmoil and look like easy pickings. I would prefer a resolution that benefits us both, such as, quite simply, marry my heir. By law, the heir can only marry a Jazian noble or a foreign royal. This would force the world to recognize Izumbir as a sovereign nation. It would be the most effective way to start mending the rifts between our people. All I ask is for direct access to a seaport. We'll even help you build it. The people will attain their independence, and we would simply be allies. How does that sound? You want a seaport? That's what you want. We can talk about that. I'm not bartering over your son like a goat while he stands outside. I am not. That's exactly what you're doing. How can I marry him? You're not even lovers. This is not a marriage, it is a sale. You're selling him for a seaport so you can save face. You expect me to sell myself and call that peace? You expect me to live here with you? Your people hate me. I have killed their brothers, and you would have me. You would come to love you if they saw you as one of their own. Yes, that's right. Why, some etiquette lessons, a proper dress, and a few healthy babies that take after their father, and no one at all will care about where you came from. Oh boy. You wouldn't be some barbarian rebel anymore, but the future emperor's sweet wife. I could teach you all about how to be a proper lady at the court, how lucky you are to get such an opportunity. After all, it's not as though your people have any need for a warlord with no war. The next time I see your tongue, I will take it from you. Leave. Whoop. And pick a new name. Kazra. She doesn't know what it means. You want to explain it to her? Perhaps we should continue this later. I must check on Lady Intha. Please excuse me. It was never my intention to offend you. My sincerest apologies. Jintu, please show our guests where they will be staying. Yes, Father. Damn. Oh, they arguing. They arguing a whole lot. And who are you? Hello. All of them, General. But we have hundreds of requests. Would it not be more prudent to stagger them, so that we will have plenty of men at the ready? We send so many soldiers home now, then what will we do if the negotiations fail? Oh wait, okay. But we have hundreds of requests. Would it not be more prudent to stagger them so that we will have plenty of men at the ready? We send so many soldiers home now, then what will we do if the negotiations fail? Did I stutter, my friend? I'm surprised at you, Belzosa. Don't you think you're being too cruel? Sir? Look at his eyes. Some of these poor men have been stuck in Zizumbir for years, and you'd have them twiddle their thumbs on the north bank of the Daraguna when they could instead be with their families. As long as the Tigress Queen has been cooperative, let them have their vacation. They've more than earned it. No, it won't be much fun for anyone to summon them all back if the Tigress Queen decides she'd rather do this the hard way after all. But don't you think it's better to try to have a little more faith in people? Even if it's her. After all, that's why I wanted you as my right-hand man, Belzosa. You've always struck me as the type who tries to see the best in others. It can be such a rare virtue. Oh, well, thank you, sir. I'm flattered. General Midro, I have a report, sir. Moment, soldier, if you please. Come to think of it, Belzosa, you've been working rather hard yourself lately. why don't you head home for today? I can sign off on these myself. Oh, I couldn't, sir. There's still so much to do. Still need to adjust the guard schedule to accommodate the ball and... Belzosa, if I catch you on the palace grounds again before tomorrow night, I'll have you demoted. Go on now. Maybe you can make it home in time for little Lilanthi's harp lesson. Oh, you're right. What are you doing here? Meeting can't possibly be over already. It was cut short, General. The interpreter you procured fled in distress. Where is she now? I need to... She's already left the palace, sir. What happened? No one knows. She appeared to be bleeding. The Emperor ordered absolute privacy. We were forbidden from entering the courtyard or any place that might be overheard from. Where's the Tigress Queen now? On her way to the guest house, but I cannot follow her there without being seen. Bleeding, you say? Bruised, perhaps. My, how tragic. Yes, quite pitiful. I simply must check on the poor girl later. How magnanimous of you, sir. Shall I expect to be posted at the guest house for the night? No, Irin. I need you well rested for tomorrow morning. Yes, with everyone scrambling for the ball, I'm afraid it simply can't be helped. So my shift is changing, then? I always did prefer morning shifts, sir. Excellent. We're going to be posted near the kitchen. You're going to be so much busier than usual. Oh. Speaking of the kitchens, you might want to eat a big breakfast tomorrow morning. I hear they're serving barley soup for lunch. I don't know about you, but my stomach has always been too delicate for it. I'll keep that in mind, sir. See to it Belzosa doesn't get distracted on his way out. Surely you wouldn't waste your generosity, sir. Actually, sir, I have one more thing to report. When the High General returned with the Tigress Queen, his entourage had confiscated a sword as well. Hers? Or her man's. It's not one of ours. Where is it? I was ordered to bring it to the captain of the guard's office, and he received it without incident, I trust. I'd have preferred to hand it to him directly, but he was out, as usual. Oh yes, the Emperor runs the whole manor ragged. I was sure to secure it in his office, just as I was ordered. But now I'm afraid I may have left it too high in too high a place for the captain to notice it. I often forget how short he is, you see. No one can blame you. He has such a presence, after all. I'll have to stop by later and make sure he knows where to find it. You wouldn't want to lose track of something so important. No, we wouldn't want to lose track of something so important. Now, would we? Oh, boy. Oh, brother. Is she all right? Let her tire herself out, and she will be. However, I am not. You two. We do not seem to understand each other's customs. Maybe I must explain. Your father insults the ones we've lost when he says his optics are more important than their lives. Your father insults my sister when he says, "Marry my son," like it is nothing. Marriage is a sacred thing. It is not meant for strangers. And he insults my sister when he lets the other woman talk down to her and grab at her. No one grabs her but me. You grab at my sister when I am not close enough to stop her. She will make no decision to fight. Your jaw is already in her hand. Lady Intha means nothing by it. Surely it's not so strange for ladies to cling to one another when Khazra is not one of your ladies. You call her Khazra. Before she was named, she was Khazra. A tiger that is a man-eater. But you did not know her then. You call her by her name. What were you called before you were named? Is she really your sister? You look nothing alike. A barrage of innocent questions never fails to spare these two from a well-earned lecture. Susufula was adopted by Kamaki. Same as me. Did we not notice her approaching? Must be in a much better mood at least. Is something wrong? You're so quiet even with your bees, Khazra. I have more questions. Hope you don't expect Kentu to keep her distracted the entire time she's here. You need to. I know. Run. You. Water. Jazian marriages are seen as contracts between families. Quite natural for elders to act as matchmakers. How are such matters generally handled in Zizumbir? First, you would find yourself a lover. Your love is like fire, it will burn itself out eventually. You find a new lover. But if your love is like a tree, it only grows with time. And you take her, then you make her the finest example of your craft. And if she accepts, then she is your wife. Do you mind? Oh no. Gay panic. Oh no. But surely your family still plays some sort of role. After all, it's not as though it's none of their business. But it's not. Could you elaborate? It's a matter between only two people, no one else. Your lover dies, he goes to hell by himself. But you split years with your husband to meet him in the next life faster. Marriage is, I'd rather go to hell with you than be reborn without you. How can I ask a stranger to split so many years with me? In that case, are children treated the same whether or not their parents are married? Were your blood parents married, Khazra? I don't know. Were yours? Of course they were. Probably. Probably? They had many children, but only with each other. Sounds so sure. Don't sound so sure if you're not. So on top of everything else, it's a bastard child. She's a bastard child as well. Oh, Jintu. Before we pass the stables, I'd love to see a Thrayan in person. As would I. I've simply heard so many stories about them. Jintu, would you mind if we met back up with you and the Tigress Queen at the guest house? I'd feel guilty if we monopolized any more of her time today. I promise we won't take too long. Zuzufula. You sure they don't get bitten? On. She's upset. Should I ask? Or would it be more polite to... Didn't want me with them. Did I say something wrong? Blunt. There we go. Worried about that? Rontu is frustrated with, not you. No. Rontu is merely... Merely what? Depriving me of a rock to crawl under? Can't tell her that. Rontu is... I'm sure Rontu simply had more questions for your brother that might be rude to ask in front of you. What an unnerving stare. He's afraid he will offend me? Yes, I'm sure it's... Then he is afraid I will grab his face like I did the painted woman. Put on a dress and no one will care. Make pretty babies and nothing else matters. When the chieftains chose me to be their new Six Feathers, there were many who did not agree. I had to kill men I respected. Go tell their brothers that dresses and babies matter more. Lady Intha was being foolish. You had no right to employ such brutality in your reproach. It was not my place to reproach her at all. It was yours. I understand that. What she said to you was wrong. We should have stopped her, but we didn't. I apologize for our failure to act. I want peace just as much as you do. This has to stop somewhere. What? Whoop. Nope. That's a viper. Help! Wrestle. Victorious! Oh no, I love the viper so much. Oh, I love that so much. Did it bite you? I can't believe you just grabbed it like that. The venom is strong enough to rot your arm off. Don't worry. I'll get you to the physician immediately. Stay as still as you can so the venom doesn't spread. Whoop. Risk dropping her if I rush. There is no time. Perhaps the guest house can treat her while I fetch the physician on my own. Everything is going to be fine. Miss Miss Tazlika, I need you. What happened? Snake bite. Please do what you can. I'll get the physician. Your Highness, won't you? Sorry, there's no time to... Won't you sit? Of course. Be so kind as to keep our dear guest company while I signal the palace for assistance. Do you hand me your sash? We'll see to it that we can see what we can do before it stains. Trina, could you fetch me something to clean the wound with? At once, miss. Mirrors. Of course they use mirror signals. What is a mirror? It's a smooth metal plate coated in glass to view one's reflection. Don't put weight on your arm. What? You were so angry. Now you're so worried as if you will lose a friend. It's cute. Of course I'm worried. I'm supposed to be your escort. It's my duty as your host to ensure you're kept happy and comfortable and safe and I've been feeling miserable. I'm
wow,
sorry.
people really like books, huh?
Welcome on in, Petrona Mary, just passing by for support. Good luck with today's load of work. Don't forget to visit too. Yeah, sure. Hope you have a lovely rest of your time. Whoop, ad break. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody who is stuck in ad hell. Please remember, if you'd like to escape ad hell, consider subscribing, but only if you're able. And if you have Amazon Prime, you do get that one free subscription a month that you can toss to me or anyone else. We definitely would appreciate it. Daddy Bezos doesn't need that money. And if you want another way to support multiple streamers without having to worry about like subscribing to each and every one of them, try Twitch Turbo. Great option to try and support people. And also, thank you, Petra and Anne-Marie. My dyslexia is really fucking with me on that. Petra and Marie, for the follow. Please enjoy your stay in the Endless Archives, if indeed you do. I've been feeling miserable. I'm sorry. I was admonishing you for your impulsive recklessness at the very moment you protected me with those very qualities. You wouldn't have needed to put them to use in the first place had I been taking my duties seriously. In the end, this is all my fault. Can we start over? It is my responsibility to see to it you are treated with nothing less than respect. If someone insults you, I will handle it so you don't have to. I don't always know how to act. I may not always know when to act. But if I trust you to tell me when you need my help, then can you trust me to help you? Trust is not a thing that comes easily to me. But I will try. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to get started, but the physician should be here shortly. Forgive me, this will sting. Though you might not even need the help. You don't appear to be swelling at all. Might be a dry bite. Oh, what? Sometimes a venomous snake will choose not to use its venom. They need to keep it for prey. It's wasted on humans. Could you tell it was a dry bite? Still too early to tell. Your Highness, it's not as though you worked yourself up over nothing. No snake bite should be treated lightly. Very true. If you get bitten by a snake, call someone immediately. Prince may be a tad embarrassed. His reaction was as dashing as a fairy tale. I'm right here. All right, enough teasing from me. If you'll both excuse me, I'll go and prepare the tea. She's so pretty. Miss Tazilka? Yes, I suppose you're so pretty. Thank you? How is everyone here so pretty? So I think the word you want is handsome. Zuzufula and I are handsome. You're pretty. It's different. Pretty is in your name. Isn't that what Ki means? Good fathers call their daughters pretty even if it's not true. That's not what it means anyways. Kizara is a pretty fire. Kizara, a pretty fire, is how we say passion. Kizara Sunga is a passionate threat. Oh, I had actually wanted to ask if I could call you Kizara, since Kizara Sunga is a little long. But if it carries that kind of meaning, you can call me what you want, little prince. Though, it's a kind of name that should only be whispered. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Whoa. Ooh. More splash art. This is cool. Family portraits. Wow. Oh. Boop. Oh, hello. Don't worry, Twitch. Nothing is visible. Okay. I suppose if I'm to stay in the guest house for the foreseeable future, might as well enjoy the perks. Guest house boasts the finest baths in the palace. Always wanted to try them, but they were reserved for guests. Although, I miss having a private bath. Even with all the nobles and dignitaries arriving for the ball and solstice festival, only one staying here, the Tigress Queen and her brother. No one else wants to be near the Zumbura. It's not as though Mrs. Tazla couldn't have arranged one of the nicest suites for me, instead of a broom closet. Perhaps it was Father's idea, to remind me that I'm here to serve rather than be served myself. The room is still lit. I wonder if her arm is... Having a nice bath, little prince. Good. Friends should bathe together. And he pops his knuckles. And Kazra says we are friends now. If we're friends, then why do you look like you want to kill me? He said in his mind. Oh, I can't sit. All right then. Oh. How was her arm? An angry bruise, but no swelling. Your healer left before I arrived. What did he say about it? The physician said she either only got a little of the venom, or she's already developed an immunity to it. But horned desert vipers only live here. I can't imagine that she ever would have... Hey, Mina, welcome on in. Ah, must be the darts then. Scratch, scratch. Darts? And arrowheads. The soldiers hollow them out and fill them with poisons. You pull them out fast, you can avoid most of the poison, but then you have to deal with the wound fast too. They really use such tactics? They. You. Your men. Your tactics. Don't say they like it is someone else. And of course they are real. Those darts almost killed me once. The night Karmaki was killed. I was hit with so many that I could not walk. I love you all. Sent lots of good vibes to you, Mina. Everyone had retreated back up the mountain to camp and left me to die. Everyone except my sister. She carried me all the way up the mountain. I remember the gates and then... nothing. Door. That's a good emote. That's a good emote. I also like your little yippee gremlin emote too. I need to get more emotes made eventually. I woke up the next day and learned that the chieftains had made her 6 feathers. And nearly 30 men had challenged her. Damn. Even kept pieces of the ones she liked best. He wants to show them they were wrong. Bah! What good are their opinions? They're already dead. I was the one the snake was trying to bite. That she saved me from the very same venom my own men have apparently tried to poison her with. You are lucky, little prince, to be dealing with my sister. Because deep in her heart, Kazra does not want to fight. You are so lucky. Because the chieftains told me if they knew I would live back then, they would have chosen me. And if I was the one who had to carry my sister up the mountain, after losing my second father to your soldiers, there would be no peace. I would have had the tribes hunt down every soldier and settler, pry them from their homes by their hair, and collect their heads like what was done to my tribe before Kezkarmaki took me in. My little sister had died that night. I would not have stopped the Daraguna River. So you are lucky, little prince, to be dealing with my sister instead of me. My sister wants peace. She will have it. If she says we are friends, then we are friends. And if you want your beating heart on her rice. Zuzufula, is the water nice and warm? On. I thought you had your bath earlier. I did, but couldn't sleep and worked up a sweat. It's so cold today. It's so cold here at night. Ba-ba. Forgive me, I'll just sit. We can't share a bath with a lady. Are you insane? Aren't we friends, booty? Don't worry, little prince. I promise not to look. I'm not the one who should be embarrassed. Zuzufula is offended I called little prince a friend. Wants me to take it back. If I leave now, I prove him right. So the two of you normally bathe together? Safety in numbers. I failed to say it earlier, but thank you. If the snake had bitten me instead, you very well may have saved my life. I have no idea how I'm ever going to repay you for this. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. Not sure if this is worse than her lying and saying it's nothing. If you don't mind my asking, what manner of weapon left such a scar out there on your back? Tigers are very strong, even when they are only playing. So you should be very careful around them, even if they like you. Toshti asked this as well, and I'm tired. And I tried to make a joke of it. These love bites. Maybe my joke was not so funny. Miss Tuzica must like you to have offered you her first name. She's always so formal. Miss Tuzica! With all due respect towards your custom, I need to leave. Miss Tuzica sees us in here like this, she'll be furious. Wait. Toshti, with the freckles, who looks so pretty and soft. She will be angry? Of course she will! Why? Because men and women are not to be together here. I don't want her to throw things at me and call me a scoundrel for forcing my way into a lady's bath. She will do that. Even if she doesn't, I would be ashamed for her. I would be ashamed for her to think of me in such a way. But I was the last one here. Wouldn't I be the one in trouble? He's really grappling with this, isn't he? We go. Please put me down. I have my own legs. He likes her. Oh no. Zuzufula, no. You're not in love with Toshti already, are you? You always like the ones I like, and then I can never say anything. It's not fair. Why must we have the same taste in everything? Well, maybe not everything. Zuzufula? You didn't hide my clothes underneath yours, knowing she was going to come and join you here, did you? Sharp. This is interesting. This isn't it. Who the hell are you? You're cute. Oh my god. I thought you wanted to be incognito. Does this look like my formal regalia? Incognito doesn't mean showing up to a party underdressed. The Jazians aren't familiar enough with the Netharani to know what the Queen of the Southern Stars regalia even looks like. However, should your Majesty show up to the ball donned in bioluminescent plankton, I'm afraid you might show up both the hosts and the guests of honor. You promised me a witch. A proper witch. One who strikes fear into the heart of soldiers. I came this far inland to a country I don't even do business with, only to show up this terrible witch of yours with a simple child's toy. I'm going to be rather disappointed. Oh, Akara? Yes? Try not to slip up with this Your Majesty business in public. Of course. What shall I call you, my friend? Just Izingo is fine. Izingo is fine. She has water in her hair. That's cool. I might have to use that for like a D&D campaign. Tigress Queen 2. Oh wow, that was all chapter 1? Holy shit. Chapter 2. Another 2-page splash art. That would look better if it was like side by side, damn it. Aw, look at them. Tashti! Rosendi. I'm so sorry to call you up here when I'm sure you're going to be as busy as we are getting ready for the ball tonight. Is Kiri alright? They got a little winded on the stairs. Hi, Tashti! Honestly, I'm glad we were able to come up with an excuse for me to come and see you. Arda didn't want me staying here with a bunch of ruffians, but from what I saw in the city yesterday, there are only 2 of them. Surely Father is worried over nothing. Why am I naked? Who cares? Are they here now? The Tigress Queen is. We're trying to figure out her outfit for tonight. Poof! But I had the prince take the other one down to the palace proper since he was in the way. Oh. We brought gifts. Yes, gifts. Oh. Crack. I'll pay for that. Hey, Hachi, welcome on in. Anyway, new chapters. Where? And a few things I commissioned especially for you to suit your discerning taste. You mean... teensiest peak. Success! I might not be able to arrange a real party with all the girls since the nobles aren't staying in the guest house, but I still need to ensure our dear Tashi is well fed. You are my best friend. Now then, what's this about a silk emergency? Oh, right, yes. Oh my, we've done our best, but our family is so secretive about your special silk, so I don't know what our options are. How in the world did this happen? The Tigress Queen was bitten by a snake on the stairs and the prince carried her here. We don't want anyone to know she's been injured. It's too easy for any kind of rumor to spread. But we don't want you thinking your clan has been snubbed if the prince showed up to the ball in a different sash. We'll probably salvage it, but not in time for tonight. Go ahead and give him a replacement. I'll inform Father. I don't think anyone else will be able to tell the difference. Right. I'll do that then. Do you want to meet her? I trust your judgment, Tashti. So you tell me, is she the kind of person I would want to meet? If you had traveled all the way here only to be bitten by a snake as soon as you arrived, what sort of mood would you be in? Perfectly foul one, I should think. Right. I think you might want to meet her at least. Oh. Cats! Oh my god, cats! What is a solstice? The summer solstice is the longest day of the year. The winter solstice is the longest night. Then there are the equinoxes in the spring and autumn, when day and night are equal in measure. And you have big parties for all of them? Well, the city organizes week-long festivals for all of them. The Imperial Palace only hosts a ball for the summer solstice. Other regions might favor the equinoxes if they have a nicer display of flowers or changing leaves. And the solstice is today. No, a week from now. Oh, look at him, he loves the kitty. Father moved the solstice ball to coincide with your arrival. We were unsure of how long you both would stay, and it would have been a shame for you to miss out. Well, that's the eldest? That's Jean 2, the third son. That's the heir then, right? Girls? Hello? How can we help you, sir, ma'am, soldier? Look, normally I don't mind you girls running around while your parents are working. But we're all very busy today. Palace really isn't a place to go kill time. Go kill time anyway, so just go home. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you Belsosa's daughter? Belsosa has the day off. Why are you even here? Okay, we're going home now. Bye! Brats. The Crown Prince complains about a lack of privacy. I'm the one who's going to get scolded for it. Eren? Let's go. What are you doing, Eren? I know you aren't posted here. My superior told me to follow this prince as a safety precaution. Well, that sucks, because the captain of the guard has been looking for you all morning. Oh? Some drunk had his sword confiscated yesterday and came to get it back. The captain said he'd never received it. You were the one tasked with bringing it to him? Shit. Uza, I have to check in with my superior before I go see the captain. Can you pretend you didn't see me? Of course, idiot. Just get it done. I hope General Mindro's in his office. I'm lucky it was Uza who found me first. Anyone else would have dragged me straight to the captain. Aw, are they together? I bet they're together. I believe the general hasn't done anything with the sword yet, or else I'm screwed. I got snoozy baby Tato. Aw, snoozy kitty. So, if you don't celebrate the solstices or the equinoxes, and marriages are considered a private affair, I bet they kiss like roommates, and they were roommates. What do the Zumbira celebrate? I like the Demnisco. Give away your crafts as gifts instead of selling them. The more you give away, the better your luck will be in the new year. Ah, that's right. Kizaru Sunga did mention you valued craftsmanship. You know, my favorite craftsman is Miss Sazika's brother. Tashti has a brother? Yes! He works in the library as a scribe. The man is an artist. Would you like to meet him? The fuck do you mean it's not her sword? Sitting in the dark with my glasses off with my phone close to my face. Great for fucking up my vision. Yeah, been there. Oh, don't tell her who I am. Oh? How should I introduce you? I'm merely a friend of yours. Let her assume whatever she likes. Of course, nod. So, this is the kind of makeup you would wear to battle?
My fucking back!
Alright, everybody, unpretzel yourselves, get up, stretch, pop them bones. Oh. Drink! And hydrate or dehydrate. Drink your water and or your water substitute. Here we go. And now we're going to stand up. Oh. There we go. Oy, oy, oy. There we go. I want my burrito, but I'm still waiting for power to get back on. Valid. The black is a little much. Maybe we should use gold instead to match your eyes. Only she was a man. Gold will make her prettier. Amber eyes look brown in comparison. You should use red for contrast. Eh? You think my eyes are pretty? Miss Kizarasunga. Curtsy Tashti. I have a friend I'd like to introduce you to. A friend? Go piss, girl. This is Rosendi and her assistant Kiri. Rosendi came to help repair Prince Jintu's sash. So pretty. Oh. But she might also be able to help us with your ensemble for tonight as well. Nice to meet you. So, what was the goal here exactly? Because Arasunga doesn't know. Wait. Oh, so this is you. So, what was the goal here exactly? Because Arasunga doesn't have her own dress, so we went through the Imperial collection for some things to try on. Damn, looking respectfully, ma'am. Yep. This is the color that suits her best, but the sleeves are so wide and she is so wide and sheer that there's no way to hide the bandages. Tried something with more form-fitting sleeves, but rip. So these stripes, trying to make the bandages look intentional. Yes. Good design isn't visible so no one should notice. But everything we try makes her look too much like a man. Isn't that good? Huh? Shouldn't I be dressed as a man for this? Huh? Look how happy they are. Are you perhaps Kiri? We've only just been introduced. Am I what? Are you perhaps an egg with two yolks? I am not an egg? Unhalved? I'm sorry. I don't know what the term you might use in Zizumbir. Both a man and a woman? You could be both? Oh, maybe there isn't a term. How do I know if I'm both? Huh? What? What tease is it? What is it, carrots? After helping you with your bath, I can tell that you're not both. Oh, at least not in the same way Kiri is. I have questions. Maybe they are rude. Never mind. I have questions too. I'll trade you. Aw, that's so precious. This is the Imperial Library. Books don't age well. And original manuscripts can be difficult to parse, so we use scribes to make copies on newer paper in more legible handwriting. Matoa works fast, and has the best calligraphy in languages he can't read. And his illustration work. Why are you whispering? Obviously, because libraries are meant to be silent. Oh, to grab the attention. Aw. No. Oh, is this one mute? Are they mute? What's wrong? I'm busy. But you're on vacation. I'm busy on vacation. My hands will break if I have to make any more books for you. I'm not here to make you work. Is this was this some beer? Oh. Gives you a sugar cookie? Yum. Pinch. Why is he here if he can't even speak? Sorry. Oh, we're seeing this from like this one's perspective. Like we don't have dialogue. That's a neat design choice. I love that. Normally when there's a deaf character there, you still get the dialogue. Toa can't hear you, he's deaf. This is Zuzufula, Zusufula. He's a friend. The Zuzumbira respect a craftsman the most. I wanted to introduce you because you're the best craftsman I know. Well, I am your favorite. It's true. I'm Kentu's favorite too. And Karz's also true. Karz's can't also true. And Karz's can't afford you. Prove it. Mention the word for craft. Okay. Craft. Thank you. Craft. Frump. Yes, you. Who else would I be asking? Let her just act it out. Can figure it out. Give me some credit. Don't look at him. He won't save you. Ooh. Ooh. What? Shadow horse monster thing. Those are cool. They said the name of these earlier. I don't remember the name of it. If a tiger is in front of you and its fangs are bared, No, if a tiger is in front of you, and its fangs are bared, does it matter to you if it is a he or a she? No, I guess not. That's what I want. If I am a she, then I am a she. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Why should it matter to anyone else? Yet you feel the need to dress as a man for the ball. Came all this way to talk to people. If they feel like they can't talk to me, then I will get nothing done. Wait, hold on. Is Zizumbir the kind of place where women can't speak to strangers? No. It's the strangers who can't speak to women. A tribe is a family of women. They all live together in one big house. They all do the work in the yard. The men all live in little houses outside the gate, and the grandmothers decide the rules. Men can be invited into the yard to help with the work, but they do not enter the main house. They mostly just keep themselves busy, and the chieftain makes them behave. There are only chores dealing with other tribes, so that the women don't have to. I am the same as a man. I have the same chores and the same rules. I can't go into the house or talk to women from other tribes until I am introduced. Introduce me, please. If she's not in charge of the whole tribe, is she even a chieftain? Chieftain is your word for 5 feathers. It is too bad if you picked the wrong word. So if 2 people from different tribes become lovers, you build a house outside your woman's gate. And if you're smart, you help with lots of chores. So the man would join the woman's tribe? On. He has to listen to her grandmothers and their chieftains. So you normally dress as a man? On. So that everyone knows what your role is? On. But everyone in Jay's sees you as a woman no matter what. Eh? Does anyone refuse to speak with you on that basis? No. Right, so rather than dressing to play a man's role, or a woman's for that matter, we should focus on what best suits you, on what suits you best. I think I have an idea. And this is the this is the picture that the artist uses for their icon on in like a lot of their socials. And I've been wondering where we would see this. Oh, and we're all caught up. Oh shit. Ah, I need more. I'm so fucking like I'm hooked. This is so good. Oh my god. And this is clearly set up for like webtoon style reading, I think. Damn. I wasn't exactly sure how long it was since I hadn't like taken a look at it. 40% off. Oh, volume 1. Oh. So this is volume 2 we're in currently. I get it. I understand now. Wow. All right. Well, since we're all caught up, let's go ahead and add this to our list of comics. This is Tigress Queen 0244-0246. There we go. All right. So we're gonna close that. And let's go ahead and boot up a game then, shall we? What should we play now that we're all caught up? I wasn't expected to catch up so soon. Let's see. Could do Black Myth Wukong. Let's let's do some Gunfire Reborn. Like just some single player Gunfire Reborn for now. Well, let's Gunfire Reborn. There we go. And we're gonna come over here, slide down here. We're gonna stop the recording now.